Hello and welcome. Oh, look at what happened just as I went live. She just jumped on me. Hi, welcome. The freeloader is still here. No one has claimed her. So I was talking to my dad and brainstorming ways that we can introduce Kit Kat and this little girl together. So hopefully that I can keep them both. Of course, like Kit Kat is the queen of the house, but this girl is so sweet. I would love to be her permanent home and family. Look at her, she's so sweet. She's so sweet as she's biting me. And hi everyone. So today we're doing American Pie by Don McLean, and I forgot to erase this. Working on the Spotify playlist. It'll be done today. Lots of songs we've covered. And then what else? Oh, okay. So if you are liking the printables that I'm making for this, and once we're done with the live streams, you would like more printables like this, join us on Patreon because I'm going to continue. Hi, I'm going to continue posting new printables on Patreon. So my Patreon link is down below. And what was the other thing? We have a Facebook group where people upload videos, questions, mostly a lot of questions. And I saw you guys were talking about strings. So if you ever have a question about strings, about tuning, about new ukuleles, it's always best to ask in the group because you get a lot of opinions and a lot of feedback. So that's really good. A lot of us in this community have an Instagram page that's just for ukulele and follow each other. So that's another really easy thing you can do to bond with other people on the journey. And if you're new here today, please let us know that you're new in the chat. That way we can keep an extra eye on you if you get lost or feel if you have any questions. Sometimes I can't read all the questions because the chat moves pretty quickly, but somebody else who's here can help you with the questions. And I see some people are new. Hi, hi, hi. She's so cute. Kitty is definitely still with me. So yeah, join us on the Patreon. Oh, one thing I wanted to say. Sebastian, who's my ukulele teacher, started making content for exclusive content for the Patreon members. So the Patreon members already have access to 2 of his videos and printable. He's doing chord melody because that's not a strength that I have, but it is his strength. And I know a lot of you want chord melody. So I asked him to make chord melodies. I think we have 2 songs up there already. I had a chat with him yesterday and I asked him to make chord melodies for Moon River, since so many people loved the Moon River song, for A Whole New World, because I thought that would be fun and easy. And then what else did I ask for? Nora Jones, Don't Know Why, chord melody, and Yellow by Coldplay. So those were the 4 that I requested. He's gonna make them for the Patreon page, and they'll be released on Tuesday mornings at 5 a.m. on Patreon. So yes, chord melody song sheets are available now and are coming weekly from Sebastian, the teacher, my professor, and who's really strong with chord melody. I thought, I don't have that strength, so I'm gonna ask for help from someone who does have that strength, and so far it's been received really well. So I'm really happy that you guys are enjoying that. The last announcement that I have is more of a discussion that and thank you, Sarah. We started having a discussion last week about a signature ukulele, and if you would like to see one, what brand, and an overwhelming number of you said an Enya ukulele would be interesting to you. Thank you, Carrie. I think Enya is a really good choice because they're available in different places online. And they come with really great gig bags and accessories bags, and I've worked with them a really long time, and I've really liked their ukuleles. So I started asking them. At first I asked them, would you be open to doing a signature ukulele? They said yes, and I said that I would love to launch on or before my birthday, which is October, and they said yes. And we're going to start the design process. So I think a flea signature would be something I do a little later on, once they're a little bigger. My concern is that flea does not ship worldwide, and we are a worldwide community. So that was the concern with flea. But if they get a little bigger and get to the point where they're shipping worldwide, that would be a lot better. Because I want to consider how many people here are not in the US, you know. So I want that. And flea is a higher price point, and they don't have all the accessories. And I would love for you to be able to order ukulele that comes with a really big, really nice gig bag and really good accessories. So I'm really glad we had that discussion last week, and then you guys said Enya. Because when I approached them about it, I said this is what my followers, what many of them said they wanted. And so they were excited. I've already proposed a design element. So like last year we had the cherry blossom was the inspiration. There's been another plant that's been really inspiring me this year. Like I draw inspiration from nature very often. And so this other plant, I don't know if it's a plant or a tree because it kind of grows in both. But I have an inspiration, and so I messaged them asking about that, and they said they could work with it. So once I have something more solid, I will share in Ukulele the process as it's going so that you guys can see how everything's going, and I'll share messages back and forth so that you can see like what's it like to put together a signature ukulele. So yeah, alrighty, so let's go to the last page. You know what, on the Patreon somebody said that the last page was corrupted, so let me remove that right now. I brought my water today. Okay. Okay, so I'm changing it on the Patreon. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, patrons, you can refresh and it'll be right. Okay, hi. Okay, so in honor of Enya agreeing to do the signature ukulele, today I'm playing the Enya ukulele. So let's go to the last slide. There's a free printable link down below if you are new. Please check out the link down below. If you had it open already, go ahead and refresh so that you can get the latest version. And yeah, let's hit 100 likes in the first 10 minutes. Thank you, Olga. Yes, let's do it. We are 6 likes away, so we can totally do it. Okay, so let's look at the chord charts at the top, and let's talk about the chords that we have. If you're not looking at the printable, it's okay. I'll tell you the chords. No frogs today. No B flat, no E. That's right. I hadn't thought about that. The little frog that we have is D chord. You're thinking, what's a frog? There's a book called Swallow the Frog, meaning do the most difficult thing early on. And so the most difficult thing that we have in this song is the woohoo! We surpassed the 100 likes! Yay! We haven't done that in a long time! Yay! Good idea, Olga. Thank you. Man, we're growing, we're growing. That's so awesome. Okay, so we've got G chord. Woohoo! Anne just gave us a PayPal of $20. Thank you, Anne. Cheers. Let's comment some blue hearts for Anne. Woohoo! Cheers, Anne, to your health, and thank you so much. Okay, so we're doing G chord. There are 3 ways to do G chord, so I'm going to explain them now. Look up real quick. So we have the traditional way. Or you can bar here. You can bar those 3 strings and add the middle finger. Okay, that's another way to do it. Or you can bar the whole 2nd fret and play like an F shape. What does it mean an F shape? Well, if you were playing F and you went down 2 frets. Okay. And welcome Ukulele Stardust. So those are the 3 ways to do G. If at any point you want me to demonstrate that again, just let me know. And let's hit the 150 likes. We can do it, we can do it, we can do it. We're 15 likes away from 150. And the next chord we have is D. We can do that 3 different ways that I can think of as well. You can do the one that's listed, or you can bar the 2nd fret and pinky on the 5th, or kind of like a B flat. Okay, so barring 2 strings and staircase, high bar, and go down to the 5th fret. That's really easy actually, because the strings aren't quite so tight down here. You got a candy apple red ukulele, that's nice. And woohoo! Wendy just became a Patreon. Let's comment some orange hearts. Welcome to the Patreon fam. So let's do E minor 7. That one's like doing a G and removing the ring finger. That one's easy. Then we have A minor. Then we have C. D7. 2020. If you wanted to do a full D7, that's a bar on the 2nd fret and middle finger on the 3rd. Then we have A7. I just learned D today and there's 3 ways. Find the one that's easier for you. And then A minor 7, which is just open. Hi, Mom! And that's okay, Stephanie. Now when you're playing A7, try not to wave with your hand. Try to still keep it closed and close to the fingerboard. That just is good musicianship. So, and I see Wendy Chu became a Patreon. Is that the same person or was that 2 Wendy's? Let me know in the chat, because I didn't read the first person's last name, but I got a new notification. Okay, so when you're doing A minor 7, keep that hand closed just to be really nice and musical, aesthetically musical. Kind of like when you look at an orchestra and the bows move in the same direction and it looks beautiful. We want to also be graceful with our hand shapes and try to keep a nice curved hand. Okay, so let's actually jump down to the chorus first, because the first part is kind of spoken and I want us to feel like we're making music from the beginning. This song looks harder than the other ones. It's funky, but not hard. But let's do a fun part first. I don't know, but I'm Wendy Chu. Okay, thank you, Wendy. Thank you so much, and welcome to the Patreon fam. I seem to hit the string with my hand just when I'm holding the uke. So weird. Stephanie, is that when you're playing a specific chord? So today we're doing American Pie. I would have never thought about doing this song, so thank you guys for the challenge. I had opened it like 3-4 years ago when I was learning ukulele. But woohoo! 150 likes! Cheers, everybody! Cheers, cheers! But I opened it and I was like, oh, this is way too long. I can't do it. I know it's so negative to think that way, but that's how I was thinking in the beginning. And I never did it. So I'm glad that you guys challenged me to do it. Okay, so we have the verse. I'll write out the chords just so we have them ready, but we're gonna do the chorus first. So we have G, D, E minor 7, A minor, C, E minor, D. That's just one line. It's like so many lines. Woohoo! Okay, what's super chat? Carol! Hi, Carol. Thank you so much. Cheers to you. Cheers to your health. And everyone is commenting yellow hearts for you and yellow stuff. Okay, that's line 1. Line 2 is the same. So I'm going to put like a repeat sign so that you remember to repeat it. Being efficient. Then we have E minor, A minor, E minor, A minor again, C, G, A minor, C. Oof, lots of chords. D. That barely fit. And then G, D, E minor. The nice thing is that these only have one strum. And because it's mostly like spoken word kind of thing. And you can take it at your own pace. Let me write that one again, because I want to space it out correctly. If you're just watching right now, I'd like for you to try the chords out in the order that they are in the verse. And I'm teaching algebra today. That's what it feels like. Okay, I'm going to make them longer and leaner. That's too close. What did you guys eat today? And don't tell me you have not eaten. That is unhealthy. What did you eat today? I had eggs and orange. Even my iPad's like trying to go to sleep on me. It's like, not today. Okay, barely. Fish and chips. Ooh, muffin, salmon, quinoa. That's healthy. Taquitos, Chinese food, McDonald's. Huang Bo, hi, how are you? Okay, Huang, you know I'm gonna make fun of you. You already know it's coming. Cheers to Huang Bo, but you already know it's coming. Huang Bo, remember last week we were saying like, oh, maybe Huang Bo was the straight A student because she was the first to upload her homework, which is due today, by the way. Your homework is to upload yourself playing part or whole song from the series that we're doing here. And Huang Bo was the first to upload and has uploaded a second one. So it's doing extra homework. She was like, am I gonna get in trouble for doing it again? And I didn't answer because I was like, yes. GCGD. No, but actually the purpose of the assignment was to get that first upload out of the way because the first one is so scary. And I knew once you got the first one out of the way that the following ones would be easier. So actually Huang Bo was demonstrating exactly what I wanted to show. And Huang did something really cool with Major Tom that I wanted to show you guys, that I wanted to incorporate. Okay, so whose birthday was it? Magnolia? Magnolia's birthday. Okay, so before we start. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Magnolia. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Okay, so let's do the chorus here. We have G, C, G, D. G, C, G, D. Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. It's okay, Jess. It's okay to be scared about the upload. Trust me, everyone's afraid about their first upload. Drove my Chevy to the levee, put the levee in my stride. And them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. hashtag Bernadette made me do it. Yeah, there's Bernadette made me do it, or Plazzy, my Instagram name. Plazzy made me do it, and Ukulele Lockdown. I've been finding your videos. I really like them. And then a few people asked for feedback, so I gave them like, I try to write like a nice paragraph of feedback for the people who asked for it, just so that you could grow. Because like feedback is scary. You know, it's like they're gonna criticize me. But if you're asking for it for the purpose of growing, then it's good. And the page has got the chords and words for Uptown Girl. Which one? That was the last song that we did before. So if you refresh your printable, you should be able to see one more page added. That's the American Pie. I was terrified. Here we go. 1, 2. The chorus. 1, 2. Just sit down, strums. Go. Bye, bye, this American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee. The levee was dry, and them good old boys drinking whiskey and rye. This'll be the day that I die. 3, 4. This'll be the day that I die. And that's alright, music clips. Okay, here's a little quiz question. How many beats were in each chord on that one? How many beats were there per chord? And if you can, hit the like button so that we can hit those 200 likes. Every time you give the like button, it helps YouTube recommend this video to more people. More people in the classroom means more fun. So here we go. Let's try the chorus again. I want you to think critically. How many beats am I playing per chord? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Bye, bye, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Marta, you got it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Them good old boys. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This whole section, GCGD, the whole section has 2 beats. So if you answer 2, you're half right. You're more than half right. All of this has 2. Now, let's listen to the next part and see how many beats those have. Let's play it again. And when we get there, start counting. Bernadette, one of your students here did bless me with a ukulele. Now I can really start to play. Thank you for your help. I love it. Someone sent you one. Yay! That's awesome. Can you share their name? Or if you don't want to share, that's okay. But that is so awesome that somebody from the community sent you a ukulele. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Let's play the chorus. 1, 2, ready, go. Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee was dry. And them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2. Okay, so 4, 4, 4, maybe 8. I might need one of you guys to double check that. I think this might be 8 because it really builds up, but I might be wrong. Okay, so the first time playing the chorus, it's actually kind of calm. Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And them good old boys were drinking and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. It's a little low for me. So be the day that I die. 1, 2, the verse. And then it goes really fast, or a lot faster. Somebody's asking for where is the slide. Are you talking about the slide I mentioned? A few days ago, we did the song Space Oddity. And I really liked Huang Vo's interpretation of it. I'm looking for it here on the printables because I want to show you exactly what she did. Okay, it's slide 57. 847. Thank you, Carolyn. Appreciate it. Okay, so just a little break. And it has a little bit of a rising thing, and then it goes. This is your control to make the tone. We made the grade. But I really like that she did at the T7. She took it all the way up. Because you hear that on the song. Now, I want to listen to the song to see what would be like the right chord to do that on. Oh, maybe it would be a diminished chord. I don't know, but it was really cool that she did this. So definitely experiment with that. And where's Noah? What happened with Noah? Noah's son is his name. Noah's son, thank you so much. But yeah, we did the Space Oddity video. It was amazing. It was really fun. Okay, let's go back to today's song. Now, we have this verse. And it is, I wish I did it as nicely as you. My slide was very rough. I thought it was really cool. I was so inspired by it, Huang Bo. So no, like, you're the source. So we have this, like, the song is very storytelling in its nature, which is really cool. And this first verse, you can almost talk through it and give yourself the chords where they appear over the letter, the word, like this. A long, long time ago, I can still remember how the music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep. So it's really like, I guess, arrhythmic. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride. Something touched me deep inside the day the music done. Add a little bit of rhythm to chorus. Go. Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee was dry. And them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this will be the day that I die. Thank you, Marie. This will be the day that I die. And down, up, down, up, down, up, down. To write a book of love and have faith in God above. The Bible tells you so. Believe in rock and roll. And it picks up after that. So let's look real quickly at that verse and then go into the chorus. And thank you, Carolyn, for I'm like scratching my face because I feel the kitty hairs all over me. And let's do cheers to Marie Elaine. Cheers, cheers, cheers. And when we're paused, let's hit the like button. We are 11 away from 200. Now, I would like to take some time to explain the strumming pattern, especially with the chorus. We have down, down, up, up, down, up. Later, we're going to turn it into down, chuck, up, chuck, up. Okay? Florence, thank you so much. Cheers, Florence. Cheers to your health. We are 6 away from 200. Yay, 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 yay. We're almost there. So, this strum is a 4-beat strum. So I'm going to put equals 4. But we have 2-beat chords. Down, down. Let's do a modified one. Let's do that down, down, up we do whenever we have 2 beats. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, we have an exception. And woohoo, we're 2 away from 200, yay! We have down, down, up, down, down, up for most of them, except G to D. So we have down, down, up, down, down, up. Let me see if I can write this mentally. Okay, I think I got it. This will be G chord. This will be C chord. This will be G chord. And this will be D chord. You anticipate that D chord. So we have down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, up. And you can actually do, it's easier to do the rest of an island strum. Up, up, down, up. So this is actually an island strum from G to D. Down, down, up, down, up. And that coincides with the words. Woo, we went to 208. That's awesome. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. And hi, Rick. This looks like advanced math to me. Okay, we'll break it down. How about we just do the first line? 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Down, down, up, down, down, up. Again, 1, 2, ready, go. Hi, Charlie. Down, down, up, down, down, up. 2 more times. Go. Down, down, up, down, down, up. 1 more time. Go. Down, down, up, down, down, up. Okay? Now, I want you to give me down, down, stop on G. Down, down, stop. Down, down, stop. Down, down, stop. Down, down, and switch to G to D, but still stop. Down, down, stop. But switch to D. Down, down, stop. You should be a D. Down, down, and do an up strum, even if it's late. Down, down, up. Down, down, up. Hi, DNA. Down, down, up. So now we're doing part of that. And just give me up, down, up. 1, 2, ready, go. Up, down, up. 1, 2, again, go now. 2, again, go now. 1 last time now. Okay? So now let's do G to D. Down, down, up, up, down, up. 1, 2, again. Go. Down, down, up, down, up. 1 more time. Go. Down, down, up, down, up. Now, why does it happen there? Because the 2 downs are on American and the pie happens on the up. American pie, American pie. So that's why we need that up strum. So if you've just arrived here, we have a free printable link down below. If you go to the last page, that's the song that we're at, and we're working out the strumming on the chorus. So we have American pie, American pie. So let me play this for you slowly. First time, I'm just going to say the pattern. Second time, I'm going to say the lyrics. Bye, bye, Miss America. So we have bye, bye, Miss and here it's American, really. America. So hopefully that makes sense. Pie up in the sky. Bye, bye, Miss American pie. American pie. So it's bye, bye, Miss American pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Dry. Does that, let me know in the comments if this breakdown is making sense. And if you're still lost, let me know which part of the strum you are lost on. If you're not lost, let's try it again. Or if you want just more repetition, let's try it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, the whole phrase. Go. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, yay! It looks like it's making sense. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. If you're a little shy about saying you need help, please don't be shy. This classroom, it gets better when people ask questions. And so somebody asked about this. And so the breakdown helped everybody. Now, so if I had to say, oh, what's the strumming pattern for the song? Do you see why I don't give you one strumming pattern? Because down, down, up is 1. And down, down, up, down, up. It's a totally different strum. And they totally have a different feeling. Now, don't play along. Just listen to this and see if you can't hear the song when this is happening. Just listen, just listen, just listen. You hear it? I hope you hear the song. Let's try it like that, a silent playthrough without chords, without strumming pattern, without voice. Let's just see if we can hear the lyrics as we're playing it. Here we go. Let's do that chorus. 1, 2, 1, 2. Do this part 3 times. 2, ready, go. How did that feel? Like without words, without strumming, without anything? Let's try it again. As you're listening, try to sing the words or the melody Hum it in your head, not out loud. For anybody who struggles with singing and playing, this is something that definitely helps, is to just sing in your head. And hi, Mr. Z and Marta. Thank you, Marta. Love it. You're funny too. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 times this part. Go. E minor. For that E minor, you can give an island strum. The down, down, up, down, up. Same for A7, E minor, D7. So these last 4 chords, look up real quick, look up. These last 4 chords, you can do this strum. And Sarah wrote a comment, let's see. Thanks for actually teaching us in helpful ways, useful ways. That helps so much. It's so much better than a basic demo. Thank you. I'm really loving the live streams because it just helps to teach while you guys can ask questions. Singing in my head is easier than out loud as I lose the strum. Yay! Random tangent. Have there been protests in your area? Because I know that the protests are happening worldwide now, which is something I was not expecting at all. There's a protest gonna be in my, they're gonna have a protest today. I'm new to ukulele, got one at the beginning of lockdown, and you have taught me so much. Much love from Scotland. Hi, Jenny. Join our Facebook community. It's called Ukelandia. You'll love it there. Okay, here we go. This is one of your favorite songs. Yay! It's a really good one. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, the chorus. Go. E minor. Okay, let's do, and it sounds like some of you have had either protests in your area or close to you. I think if it weren't for the virus, I would want to go, but I just don't want to risk it with the virus, you know. Oh, I wanted to talk to you guys about something for tomorrow, because there's something going on tomorrow I wanted to talk to you about. So let's do that E minor, A7, E minor, D7 section with the island strum. That's the down, down, up, down, up. If you're more of a beginner, just give us down strums. Or you can even just do 1, 2, 3 rock star. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and drama. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? Okay, so let's do that E minor section. 1, 2, a little slower. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, down, up, A7, down, down, up, E minor, down, down, up, D7. Now, something that I remember from Moon River is that Moon River, the girl that we were following the cover from, what was her name? Monique something. She did 2 D7s when she had 8 beats there. So if you can do the simple D7 and then go crazy for the next 4 beats just to add some variety. If you can't do the barred one yet, trust your hands will gain some strength. Then what you can do is down, down, up, down, up, and then do up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and speed up a little bit. Let's try that part again. 1, 2 at the E minor. 1 and 2 and ready, go. Down, down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Can we do the Miss American strum again? Of course. Yeah, let's do the whole thing, okay? The whole thing. What is Richard saying? Protests and rioting, looting Saturday night where I live in. Oh, you live in La Mesa. Oof, I saw that. I saw that the La Mesa Vons was like really, like they really damaged the property there. My mom works at Vaughn's here, the floral department. So I messaged her right away and I told her today, like, if they start rioting, like, I don't care. You leave work. Like, you get out of there. She's like, yeah, yeah. Here we go. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and ready, go. Blah, blah, Miss American Pie. From my Chevy to the levee was dry. And the good old boys were whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Ooh, what's the question? Oh, my Facebook page is Ukulele. Oh, I missed someone asked a question. I missed it. I can't find it. Oh, I can't find it. Okay, here we go again. 1, 2, 1, 2, the chorus. Go. Bye, bye, some American pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Good old boys, whiskey and rye. And this'll be the day. A7, E minor, D7. Okay. If you're seeing delays or some weird lags, go ahead and refresh the video. Sometimes that happens. And I never know if it's on my end or your end or both. And William just joined the Patreon family. Let's do some orange hearts for William. Welcome to the page. If anybody wants to hear, well, if you're into true crime and you want to hear a good podcast, Crime Junkie is like my favorite. Carrie introduced me to it, right? Carrie, you're the one who introduced me to it. Oh, I don't like adding strumming patterns to the printables because usually a song has strumming that changes for every single verse. And yeah, Carrie introduced me to Crime Junkie. Actually, I think it was a year ago. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Okay. Let's do the chorus one more time and then we'll try to tackle the weirdness that is the first verse. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Bye, bye, some American pie. Drove my make a song. To the levee, but the levee was full. And the good old boys came whiskey and rye. E minor, A7, E minor, D7. One more D7. Crime Junkie is a crazy podcast. Like, it's crazy. And for some reason, I sleep better at night after listening to it. It is so twisted. But I'm trying to, somebody just joined Patreon and I missed who it was. I'm trying to log in to see who it was so we can give you hearts. Okay. So I want to take a quick little restroom break. Oh, okay. William Hall. Was it William Hall? I can't see. I can't see. It's gonna drive me crazy. 2-door Basiu. So orange hearts for 2-door. Thank you and welcome to the Patreon family. And there were 2 Wendy's that joined. Wendy Vandell and Wendy Chu. So thank you both. Oh, and Tiff joined earlier. Oh yeah, Tiff joined at 12:12. Okay, yeah, and hearts for Tiff. Welcome to the page. Definitely check out those chord melodies. I'm not good at them, but we got someone who is good at them. So, yep. Oh, I wanted to ask you if there were little songs that you wanted chord melodies for, like something like the Godfather theme or something. And yeah, thank you for joining the Lady Pates, the Patreon family. Okay, so let's do a little restroom break and then we'll reconvene for the verse. Okay, because I've been trying to drink more water. I feel like I didn't the last week and I kept having headaches. So trying to drink more, but that means more restroom breaks. So I'll be right back. Give me like 45 seconds. And David Jones is in the Patreon family. Okay. She's back. Guess who's back? Back again. So David Jones, you joined the Patreon family. Patrons, when you get to the Patreon homepage, there's like a search box that you can type anything into. If you type Patreon exclusive there, you'll be able to see what's available only to you and not to any other, like nobody else has access to. This is how I'm making sure that I'm drinking enough water. I have these markers here. And I cannot believe we're already in June, the 6th month of the year. I can't tell if it went by fast or slow. Like it's like a time warp. You're always smiling. How do you do it? I'm not always smiling. I actually have the resting angry face, but but I try when I'm here because actually I don't have to try that hard because you guys make me laugh. I thought those were eggs in the water. Ew! I got frozen pineapple at Target, and then I got one of those 100% lime juices, but you know, like lime juice is like really strong. So I just added about a cup's worth into just water. Okay. My resting angry face. I like have to be thinking about finances or something like. I don't know if I could do it. Egg water. Okay, so let's try to do just the chords first. Yeah, I can't even tell. Hi Lola, welcome. And Bree, thank you so much for the super chat. Cheers, Bree. I was thinking of eggs when I sipped this. Thank you guys. Okay, here we go. Let's just do down strums. Why don't we add, I don't even know. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just say the chord. Here we go. 1, 2, G, go, G, D, E minor 7, A minor, 3, C, E minor, D. On D you can actually do 4 strums. That's like the one chord that actually has some rhythm to it. So let's try it again. 1, 2 on G, go. a long, long time ago. So E minor 7 has a little bit of space because we have time ago. And you can be dramatic. Here we go again. 1, 2, those 3 chords. Ready, go. A long, long time ago. A minor. I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. 2, 3. And G, D, E minor 7 is the same. And the next part, A minor, C, E minor, and then C and D. I lied, this is not the same. If you're only using the board, the second time add an extra C in here. Okay? So let's do the first 2 lines of the verse. It's way better if you're using the printable link. And Veronica just joined the Patreon family. Welcome, Veronica. Cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. A long, long, hang out here. A minor, C, E minor, D, and hang out here. Go to G, D, E minor 7, A minor, C, E minor, and C, D. Okay, let's try that again. How is it feeling for you? How is it feeling for you? Because I know this is really funky. 1, 2, ready, go. Long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. 2, 3, pretty good? Okay, good. If I had my chance, I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. Let's go to the next part. E minor, A minor. Everyone's having a good time with it. Okay, I was freaking out for no reason. February made me shiver with every paper I delivered. Let's do those 4 chords. 1, 2, E minor, ready, go. A minor, E minor, A minor, and then C, G, A minor happen back to back to back. So let's try C, G, A minor. 1, 2, C, G, A minor. Go. C, G, A minor. That's really pretty. Let's try again. 1, 2, ready. Listen to yourself. Okay, here we go. She deserves all the money. I like that. I should just walk around saying that. I deserve all the money. When I want to discount something. Thank you. Here we go. 1, 2, the E minor part. Ready, go. February made me shiver with every paper I delivered. Bad news on my doorstep. C, remorse, 2, 3. Next line. Can't remember if I cried, read about his widowed pride. Something touched me deep inside the day the music done. You can add some rhythm here. Ready, chorus. Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And the good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day. D7. D7 again. And that's when we start the charm. Okay, so let me write the second verse. I don't know if this whiteboard is big enough, so I'm really, really, really asking if you can please definitely look at the Printable link. I need you to, because I'm not going to be able to fit everything here. Okay, so far, how are you feeling with the song? How do you feel about verse 1 and chorus? If you can do verse 1 and chorus, you can probably do most of the song. And thank you guys for sharing my PayPal and Venmo and all that jazz. Yeah, PayPal does take a cut of the super chats. So, but I'm grateful to the platform for allowing me to do this. So it's like, I understand. It's like paying a tax. And Debbie, thank you. Cheers to Debbie. Cheers to your health, Debbie. Thank you. All good, good, good. A little late, good, great teaching. All right. If you guys are, because I get sometimes in my head and I get a little nervous that I'm not making sense. G, A minor, C, A minor, E minor, D. Okay. G, D, E minor. A minor 7, C, E minor. A7, E minor, D7. Terrible writing. Let me rewrite that line. G, D, E minor, A minor 7. C, E minor, A7, and D. Okay, that's way better. E minor, D, E minor, D. Yeah, we're not going to fit the whole thing in here. And then I'll give you guys the second page of this one. I just knew if I added the second page, people would be on the second page when I was on the first one, and we were just going to be really frustrated. Okay, something that I want to do that I haven't done before, or at least not in a long time, is I was going to play the song and then have you guys play along with me listening to the song, because it's so funky. I want to add a little bit of timing to it. Okay. And you guys can play along with me as I'm listening to it, because it'll make a little bit more sense. Get ready on the first chord. Get ready on the first chord because there's no intro. It just starts. Here you go. Ready? Oh, hold on. Let me make sure the audio is... Time ago. Oh no, it stopped playing on my AirPods. I hope it works. No, it's not working. Didn't want to work on my main computer. Let me try it on the iPad. Sometimes technology doesn't like us. Parents are quick to protect. Right. Here we go. Here we go. I think it'll work. It disconnected again. Okay, I don't think this is gonna work. And I don't want to get copyrighted by playing it out loud. That's the only problem.
A long, long time ago.
It'll play on my iPod, my AirPods for like a second and then stop. Ah! Let's just try the verse and go into the chorus. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, verse, go. Long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make you smile. 2, 3, here we go. I knew if I had my chance, I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. 2, E minor now. February made me shiver with every paper I delivered. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. 2, 3, here we go, G. Can remember if I cried, what about his little pride? Something touched me deep inside. C, D7, music, G1, 2, ready, G, down, 2, chorus, go, so bye, bye, Miss American Pie, drove my Chevy to the levee, the levee was dry, them good old boys were drinking whiskey and wine, singing yes, will be the day. A7, E minor, D7, D7 one more. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting the beats. Okay, I'll need your help for this one. Okay, on the first line of verse 2, how many beats does everything have? Didn't you write the... Okay, I'm gonna kind of guess at it, but I want you to double check with me. Is this the checking part? Yes, this is where the checking begins. I think this is 4. 4. 4. 4, but I feel like that E minor had to. The Bible tells you, if the Bible tells you so. I can't tell that E minor. I'm gonna guess 4 and then 8 here, but I'll need your help. Can't go to jail wearing a crime. I'm listening to the song. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the strumming here, I'm gonna write it sideways. I think is where we have that down, down, chuck, up, chuck, up. Down, chuck, up, chuck, up. Down, chuck, up, chuck, up. Kind of like an island strum. So, down, chuck, up, chuck, up, 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 down, chuck, chuck, up. Bye, bye, Miss America. No, this one is in 4. But thank you for asking. It made me double check. So let's try that chuck pattern. Down, chuck up, chuck up, 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 down, chuck up. Okay, how's that feeling? And Priyanka, cheers to you, Sugar Mama. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you always. Thank you, Priyanka. Here we go. 1, 2, chucking 2, ready, go. Down, chuck up, down, chuck up. C, chuck up, chuck A minor, E minor, and D. 1, D again. Okay, the next line. I feel like, do you believe rock and roll can? I feel like, is it 2 beats on that G and D? And Undercover Unicorn, you're absolutely right. This song barely repeats, which is really challenging me with the counting. Do you believe in rock and roll can? 6, this one's 4. Save your mortal soul. 4. So one can. And I think this may be 2. 2. Now 2. Dance real slow. This may be 4, and let's give that 8 probably. The number is telling you how many times you're going to, how many beats are in that chord. So we're on D for 8 beats. Can somebody double check that second line for me? 2, 2, 4, 4, 2, 2, 4, and possibly 8. 2, 2, 4, 4, 2, 2, 4, 4. Actually, this actually makes musical sense. So I hope that's right. I think this is 4. 4. It's feeling like it's coming together though. Okay, see, yep, that's it. Can you double check that E minor? Is that E minor 4 or 2? Yeah, I think 4. Yeah, I think it's 4, but I would love the double checking. Thank you. Okay, let's do the first line because we finalized that, and thank you so much for being a team with me and helping me out with this one because I was listening to it like, this is so confusing. There's no pattern. There's no form. Like, it just keeps going. So I was definitely challenged. Here we go. First line. 1, 2, a little slow. 1, 2, first line, ready, go. Down, chuck up, chuck A minor. A minor, E minor, D, nice 2, A minor 7, C. A good question, is this C for 2 or 4? Musically I want to say that's probably a 4. Let me see. I have extra beats though. Because how much? 1, 2, 3, 4. 28 beats? Oh, that is so weird. That does not make musical sense. Second line has 4 beats more. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Okay, let's try it. 1, 2, beginning to, verse 2, verse 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Again, 1, 2, ready, go. Did you write the book of love into you? Faith in God above, if the Bible tells you so. Line 2. You believe in rock and roll. Can music save your mortal soul? And can you dance real slow? I know that you're in love with him. So I saw you dancing in the gym. Both kicked off your shoes. And I think those rhythm and blues. Only teenage rock and roll. Incarnation and a pickup truck. But I knew I was out of love. The music I started singing bye bye. Okay, that makes sense when I play it. I don't know how to explain it, which means I don't know it well enough. You know, that's how you know if you know something super well, if you can teach it to others. What the heck was I doing? Let's try that verse again. Verse 2. 1, 2. And the importance of figuring out verse 2 is that if we figure out verse 2, we figured out verse 3. Are you chucking on beats 2? I'm always 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I'm always chucking on beats 2 and 4. And on the 2 beats, we do down, down, up. On a 2 beat strum, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and. Okay? Let's play that second verse and let's see if I can magically figure out those beats. 1, 2, ready, go. To write the book of love and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so. Line 2. You believe in rock and roll. Can music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? Yeah, that all has 4. I know that you're in love with him. So I saw you dancing in the gym. Both kicked off your shoes. And I take those rhythm and blues. Okay. Here we have 1 strum, but it's tricky on that last line. The second line feels correct to me. Does it feel correct to you? Let me know how it's feeling. Is it 2 measures of down, chuck, up, chuck, up? It's 1. Oh, and thank you, Stefan. Yes, if we're chucking, it's down, chuck, up. Thank you so much. That feels good. It feels good to me too, but 1, it's a funky song with very few patterns, and 2, the singing is a little lower than what I'd be comfortable with. So if I felt more comfortable singing, I think I would feel more comfortable with it in general. But we figured it out together, so I don't know the words to this song because I'm old. No, the song is old. You're not old. Okay, so here you're just going to do a 1 strum, but it's know that you're in love. I'm going to add a 4 because I want you to count 4 beats between these. And I know that you're in love with him. Yes, I need my low voices. 'Cause I saw you dancing in the gym. 4, 4, 4, 4. You 2, 2. Both kicked off your shoes. And I take those rhythm and blues. And 4 and 4. That 4 looks weird. Okay, let's try verse 2. It's coming to. Ooh. DMG, thank you. Thank you for that cute little superhero. Cheers to you. Barbara has the piano music in front of her. Oh, Barbara, you can save our booties. How is that? Do the beats look pretty close on verse 2? Oh my goodness. Barbara, you're saving us. Okay, I think we're good. Here we go. Let's do verse 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Once you're ready, go. Know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. Those kicked off your shoes. Now I think those rhythm and blues. How does that feel? Next part, I don't have space on the board. Was a lonely teenage broken book with an incarnation and a pickup truck. The next line, verse 2, there's a free printable down below. It's good, good, perfect. Okay, good. This song can't be old. It's younger than me. I think this song is pretty old. Not like ancient old, like I was in my teens. Patreon went down for you? I knew this song was gonna be hard. It's just hard because I haven't figured it out well. If I had like been like, oh, it's 4448, everything would have felt easier for all of us. Written and recorded in 1971. Thank you. And old is relative. It's older than me and I'm 44. Okay, let's try it. Let's go to the I was a lonely teenage bronco buck on verse 2. Viejos son los trapos. I like that saying. Rags are old. People aren't old. I was in school when Sgt. Pepper came out. I wasn't even a thought. Here we go. Well, maybe I was. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth line of verse 2. It's G for 2 beats, D for 2 beats, and everything has 4. A minor for 4, and C for 4. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the teenage pumpkin buck. So, I was a lonely teenage pumpkin buck with an incarnation and a pickup truck. Again, 1, 1, 2, ready, go. It's a lonely teenage pumpkin buck with an incarnation and a pickup truck. Here we go, 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. It's a lonely teenage pumpkin buck, incarnation and a pickup truck. And you, I was all alone, but to you, the music done. And the last line of the verse has the same kind of form, 2, 2, and then 4. So the last line of verse 2, that I knew I was out of luck. 2, 3, 4, C. The music done. I started singing. I started singing. I don't like that G. I started singing. Bye bye. I started singing. Bye bye. American Pop. I'm throwing my own singing off. Okay, let's try the chorus into verse 2. Chorus into verse 2. This works a lot better if you're on the principal though. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. The chorus go. Bye bye. And relative? I think so. Drove my Chevy to the levee, the levee was dry, and the good old boys were drinking whiskey and rum. E minor for 4, and A7, E minor for 4, D7, D7 again. I ruined that. Let's do the chords again for me. 1, 2, I'll focus. 1, 2, ready, go. Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry, and the good old boys were drinking whiskey and wine, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Would you like to write the book of me? Do you have faith in God above? If so, God tells you so. Line 2. You believe in rock and roll, and music save your heart or soul, and you take me home really soul. One shot. I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. Both good coffee and booze. And I recalls remember I was an only teenage rock and roll incarnation, and I pick up a truck. I knew I was in love with you. The music I started singing. I started singing. That G doesn't sit well with me either. Somebody said it doesn't sit well with me. I started singing. Bye, bye. How about a C to a D? I started singing. Bye, bye. Dig those rhythm and blues. I like that part too. I was alone with you. The music died. I started singing. Bye, bye. I started singing. Bye, bye. It's American Pie. Is it C that feels off? I knew I was out of love the day the music died. I started the music died. I started singing. Bye, bye, bye. The music died. I started singing. I started singing. I was thinking, are you talking about relative soul or? Oh, you play the last chords and come up with the vocals. Are you talking about relative or movable do? Carrie. I was thinking about going to the soul of G. I knew I was out of love the day the music died. I started singing. Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Let's replace that G with a D. And we're chucking during the second chorus. When you play the chorus again, definitely keep the chuck going. The day the music died, started singing. I started singing. I started singing. I started singing. Bye. I started singing. I started singing. might work. I think the last two bars are G2, C2, G2, D2. I think, oh, what is it? I think I figured it out. Okay, what is it? I think it's that D7 is for you up. G is okay, but you just need to sing a little higher. I started singing. Should start on D. That's what I'm thinking, that on singing there should be a D. Okay, I might have to do it and send it to you through Instagram. Okay, sounds good. Let me look at more versions of this. I thought I had found a really good version. C, G gets 2, C gets 2, then G for 4. Ben, which G are you talking about? G, C, G. I started singing. Dim, G for 4. I started singing. Might be my voice being out of tune. Okay, so let's try what Ben is saying, where we have 2 on died, 2 on C, and 4 on that last G. So we're looking at died, give it 2, C, 2, and G, 4. The day, the music time. I started singing, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. So much of it to the living, but the living was sweet. Yeah, it might be my singing that's off. It might not be the actual chords. So the music 1, 2, 3 dot. What do you mean 1, 2, 3? Just sent it on Instagram. All right, let's see what Tiff has sent. This is so cool. It's like classroom coming alive. Okay. This is so fun. Okay, I think it's this. Okay, so when I knew I was out of luck, the day the music died, I started singing bye bye. Okay, let's see what that was. That did sound good. Okay, so it is written correctly. Okay, well, okay, put along with her. Okay, I think it's this. Okay, so when I knew I was out of luck, the day the music died, I started singing bye bye. Okay, so Tiff, you're right, and then Tequila Ben was right. So let me see if I do it right. The day the music died, I started singing bye bye, Miss American Pie. Yes. And yes, that's Tiff on the iPad. Super Noodle. For the longest time, I didn't know Super Noodle was Tiff. And Carolyn's like, but I like D chord now. Okay. Music time. I started singing. Bye, bye. I guess you could do G and D for 2 if you wanted to. The day the music time. I started singing. Bye, bye. This American pie. So I started to the levee, but the levee was dry. And the good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die." Years on our own, lost for la 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 la, it's all come together now. All of it. Thank you, Tiff. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, everyone. And Carolyn, I think I'm going to add that D chord. And it is a lovely teamwork. So let me walk you through the last line of verse 2, because that's the thing that kind of caught us. I got to go. It's fun playing with you guys. See you tomorrow. Okay, so that's the thing that caught us. Verse 2. So let's look at the last line. I knew I was out of love. The day, the music time. 2 on G, 2 on C, 2 on G, and you can add a D. Started singing, bye bye. Okay, again. I'll start from the day. The day, the music time. I started singing, bye bye. That D chord just adds a little like extra flavor. I'll add it definitely when I make the printable, and I'll add all the beats so that it's not so cray. So let's start from the day. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready. The day, the music time. I started singing, bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And the good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die." I love that. I love that. Okay, let's go from "I know that you're in love with him." It's on verse 2. So let's do that second half of verse 2 and go into the chorus. Here we go. 1, 2, 1 strum. 1 strum. Ready, go. Know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. And I take those remember only a teenage pumpkin buck, incarnation and a pickup truck. But I knew I was in love. The music time. I started singing, bye bye, Miss American Pie. My Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. I just saw why that D works there. Carolyn, you are a genius, and you may or may not know it, but you are a genius. This is why the GCGD works at the end of verse 2. Because the chorus is GCGD. So the day the music died, I started singing, bye bye, Miss America. Okay, now I understand why Einstein had that crazy hair. He was just like pulling it all the time, trying to figure stuff out. He was a musician too. So that's why that D works there. Okay, so I will add it to the printable. It wasn't on the version I saw online, but our team here is better, clearly. Thanks. Okay, so let's try it again from verse 2. This has turned out to be a really interesting, funky, weird lesson where I'm not exactly teaching. I'm actually working with you as my team member. So thank you so much. It's actually kind of fun. Here we go. I know that you're in love with him. 1 strum, but count 4 beats. So you're going to be counting 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and then you start strumming on that D. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, E minor. 1, strum, ready, go. I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. Take off your shoes. Then I take those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage broken back. Pick a nation and a pickup truck. And I knew I was in love the day the music died. I started singing bye bye Miss American Pie. My Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. The good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. 15 years I've been on that thing. So la 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 it's all come together. And we're at the 100-minute mark. Okay, so let's play verse 1, chorus, verse 2, chorus again. Verse 1, chorus, verse 2, chorus again. Okay, let's stretch though. I know I've been crunching. I feel the tension in my neck because I was like, this song. I'm sweating. Yes, this is what I go through when I make each printable. But this one is a little extra, I will say. A lot extra. But yeah, that's kind of the process for, and yes, I'll slow down for the play along. That was both my anger and excitement coming out like a rolling stone. Yay, look at us. Look at us. Look at us. Oh, I feel like I just want to watch Hot Ones, you know, the YouTube interview show, and eat some chicken wings and apple pie and ice cream after this. This is a workout. Seriously, I need a margarita. Yes. So guys, usually after the live streams, because like I'll work all morning on the printable, and I'll like, usually there's a lot more pattern in a song. It is a little like, it is a little heavy on the mind, but and then I'll do this, and after that I die, like just dead to the world, sleep for 4 hours, and then I wake up and I'm like, okay, what day is it? Oh, I want chicken wings and a Bloody Mary. But no, thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. Thank you. And thank you, Ben, for giving me that tutu. And then Barbara, you were saying it slows down a bit there, right? So I didn't slow it down. So definitely need to slow it down. All right. So Perry Miller just joined the Patreon fam. Let's give orange hearts and orange stuff. Thank you. Welcome to the page. You did a really good job on this song. Thank you. I think it was definitely a we, because that second verse I was like, I can hear where to put the chord on top of the words, but whew, is it funky. But I did try my best to put the chord on top of the right word. That I will say. All right, here we go. Shoulders, roll those shoulders back, rolling back. It's fun to see everyone's frustration. Thanks. Thanks. You must be an instigator, huh? I love seeing everybody else frustrated, but I don't like being frustrated. Like, I like frustrating my parents. Like, I'll push their buttons just for fun. And then once they get that I'm pushing their buttons, then they laugh. But at first they're like, oh, what? Okay. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. One strum versus, if you're new or if you just happen to come in, we have a free printable down below. Oh. So I thought about naming our squad like Uke Junkie after this. But we ended up going with Ukelandia. Yeah, be here and also teach. Thank you guys. Thank you. I have awesome students. It's easy to get going. I should perfectly without detail of checking. All right, Steve says let's rock this song. Love it. Here we go, verse. Look at the first 4 chords you have to do on the verse. Your thumb hurts when you're doing bar chords. Let's talk about that after the playthrough. Okay, remind me again. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Yeah, crime junkie. Here we go, uke junkie. I thought about doing uke junkie shirts. Here we go. Bryce, breathe. Have fun. See you on the other side. 1, 2, ready, go. A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I delivered. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. Can't remember if I cried when I read about his widow bride. Something touched me deep inside the day the music played. 2, ready, go. Bye bye, this American pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This will be the day that I die." 3, 4. This will be the day that I die. I messed that up. Let's do the last line of the chorus. 1, 2, last line of the chorus. 1, 2, ready. And the good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This will be the day that I die." 3, 4. This will be the day that I die. Something like that. Something like that. Gotta add the beats to everything, so I'm still gonna spend some time on the song. But I think we're kind of there. How does that, how does it feel for everybody? Do you feel like this is something you could definitely play? Now, I want to ask, because tomorrow we were supposed to do Imagine Dragons. But we have the Black Lives Matter protests going on, and Quincy Jones shared a post saying, let's pause all posting, pause all the music. I won't be posting on Instagram tomorrow, like not even the stories. I'm going to pause everything. Got a little lost at the end, but super fun. Okay, love it. Okay, good. So tomorrow I was thinking we could highlight a Black artist. So I was going to ask if you're okay. It took me ages to get through it, but I love it. Okay, good, good. I was going to ask if we can put Lauryn Hill tomorrow, if you're okay with that. Let me see. So we can do Killing Me Softly. Highlighting the... Yeah, let's do it. Absolutely, I'm in with that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was thinking, like, I still want to continue our daily learning, because the purpose of the quarantine live lessons for me is that we're quarantined, and I want to give us all, myself included, something positive and healthy to do every day, because we're all like under a different type of stress that we're not usually in, whether it be that like you're alone, or you're with family all the time, or you're cooped up, or you lost a job or lost income, whatever it is that you're going through. My purpose for, or the objective I had in mind for these live streams, was to give something positive for all of us to do, just at least one thing that day that is just something you're looking forward to, something you're happy to do, and something that creates joy. Exactly, Annie. So that's why I don't want to stop them. That was my thinking around it. Now, I thought we could highlight Black artists during that day. So let's do Lauryn Hill tomorrow, Killing Me Softly. Well, it's still on a grocery run. That's okay. And then after we do Killing Me Softly, let's, at the last part of the live tomorrow, let's spend some more time on American Pie. Because I feel like American Pie is going to take like 2 or 3 days. I don't think it's a one-day song. But I think that if we dedicate those 2 or 3 days to it, and then come back to it, if we come back to it on Saturday on our review day, then we're going to feel even better about the song. So even though we do new songs Tuesday and Wednesday, let's still dedicate that last maybe 10-20 minutes to American Pie. Let's really get this song, because I think like it sounds really good on ukulele. It's something we can rock out on. The strumming changes everywhere, so it's really interesting song. And then tomorrow I'll have the beats, the slashes on the sheet music, because I'll spend more time on it. And then, the first version of Killing Me Softly is by Roberta Flack. I didn't know that. Thank you. Let me see. Okay, so we're still highlighting an African-American artist, which is the objective. Okay, perfect. Whew. Do some yoga. Stretch this one out. I can feel like in my shoulder blades, like the stress of like counting and everything. Counting is wild on American Pie. Cheers to Clary. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate gratitude so much, like so much. Okay, so whether you're Christian or not, this is like a story from the Bible that I like really just, it resonated with me. And as a teacher, whenever I had students, like before they walked out of the class, come back and say thank you, like, oh, it melted my heart. It made me want to do more for them. So the story in the Bible that like makes me think of gratitude all the time is the story of the lepers. They had leprosy. That's that skin, like skin disease. Well, it's very obvious on their skin, and they were shunned from the city quarters. And Jesus came. The story says Jesus came and healed them, meaning that they weren't going to have any more sores come out. And one of them came back and said, "Thank you." And Jesus asked where the others go, but the others were gone. And so the story says that for the one that came back and said thanks, the skin was restored so that it looked like he never had leprosy. I may be misquoting a little bit, but he did more for the one that came back and said thank you. And that's exactly how I feel when I'm teaching, especially like a big group of kids, you know, and kids, they're just like thinking like, yay, next subject, yay, recess, yay, lunch, like. But there are some kids that come back and say, "Thank you for today's lesson," and I'm just like, oh. And when they say that, like, I want to do more for them. You know, the next time I see them, like, I want to give them more. And so that story just always like comes to mind. I'm like, oh man, it's true. Like when someone says thank you, you just want to give more. And you all have been extremely like grateful throughout these lessons. And I can see it through your comments. I can see it through you coming back for another one. I can see it through the super chats, you joining Patreon, you singing on ukulele, every little thing that you do. Even if you're just tuned in on the TV and you feel like you're not doing more because you're not hitting the like button or anything like that to me is gratitude. So like it makes me want to do more. So yeah, that's why like the printables and all this stuff, like it's just like, oh, I just want to give, you know, because you're fueling that in me. So thank you so much for being my students and for allowing me to have a classroom. So many teachers are not seeing their students. They're not having a classroom. They're not having a normal educational experience with their kids or their students. And like, here I have you all. So thank you. Okay, what is it? The Stranger of Killing Me Softly was probably Don McLean. Really? Laurie Lieberman was inspired by a Don McLean performance in late 1971. There's connection. Whoa, that is so cool. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for this awesome lesson. And somebody else like, why am I always smiling? And that's why I'm smiling here, because I feel like you want to be here, you know? Like, I think which teacher can say all of their students that are in the class want to be there? You know, most teachers can't say that, and I can. So I feel like it's a precious gem. Thank you, Rita. Cheers to Rita. Thank you, Candace. And yeah, your recommendations are exactly why the channel has grown. I don't buy ads, so it really is you recommending it. Like the word of mouth is the best marketing. And that's you all. So thank you. And bye, Pat. I have the same problems. The video freezes when I begin to chat. Oh, that's so weird. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, sweet. So let's go eat or sleep or rest or chill. I'm gonna go eat and then I'll come back and spend some more time with this song. And then, let me see. Okay, so we're gonna do Lauryn Hill, Killing Me Softly tomorrow. And then we'll do Imagine Dragons Wednesday, Dream a Little Dream of Me Thursday, and then 500 Miles on Friday. Alrighty, guys. Well, have fun practicing. Thank you, Juan. Have fun practicing with this one. And Christina was talking about pain on the thumb with bar chords. What I'm imagining is that you're too tense on the thumb. So relax and try closing your hand this way like a little duck. And try that, kind of like a little duck, and then bring it here. You might be too far back, causing this jump here. So bring it forward. See how much more relaxed that looks? Try that. Try the little duck and move the little duck to the neck. And try it again and again. And breathe. And And try not to tense up the whole arm, because that's gonna cause a lot of tension. Pain goes with time too. As you build a little more strength, you'll feel less effort too. So work on building strength. Does the duck get along with the mouse in the house? It's my whole little farm, and that is a dream, to have a lot of animals. Alrighty guys, thank you so much. Oh, Cynthia Lynn has an entire American Pie on the Gumroad side if you want to double check stuff. Oh, thank you. Awesome. And blessings to you all. Thank you. And Christina, come back and let me know how that duck hand works for you. Alrighty guys, take care. Have a wonderful day, evening, night, morning, wherever you are. Love you. Sayonara. Ciao.